Welcome back to Southern Alberta Bible Camp's Masked Singer. I'm Charlie, your host. You saw on Monday, all of our performers perform one song, and then we gave you the option to vote on who your favorites were and who you want to see perform this coming Monday. That does mean we will be revealing the 4 performers with the lowest votes today, and they will be unmasked. And if you didn't know, our Masked Singer is a part of Southern Alberta Bible Camp's telethon, which will be aired live on February 27th. So you will have 8 hours of fun activities going on. We'll hear from our alumni on how camp has shaped them, as well as how they've seen God work through them at camp. We'll have a silent auction with tons of things for you to bid on. Excellent pieces. Some of them I'm looking at myself. As well as there will be games for you to take part in through your giving, and lots of markers that you don't want to miss out on seeing what John Keller looks like without a beard. Plus, our finale of The Masked Singer will be taking place on the afternoon of the 27th, so you don't want to miss out on our final performances from our top 3 performers, as well as who the winner of The Masked Singer will be. Now let's welcome back our judges, Jody, Dave,
Hey.
and Jordan.
Hi.
Now let's hear your thoughts from our performances on Monday.
Lori's performance was awesome. My favorite part was whenever she wanted to clap her hands, she had to go around her head and there was actions and encouraging us to go.
For me, I'd have to say it was probably Tanya's video. Yeah, again, she brought the actions. No clue who it is, but Sizzle and Bacon stands out in my mind. But
I love
she
Bacon.
did a very good job.
Sir John Gartley, the man, the myth, the legend, lived up to the hype.
And which performances were not your jam?
I'm gonna have to go ahead and just say that it's like the elephant in the room. It's a little disappointing. I'm disappointed in myself.
We do expect great things from Dave, but that one was a little confusing.
I think maybe Steph's face, like we said, the singing was really good.
Oh yeah,
But
absolutely.
those campfire songs, you got to move, do the actions at campfire. That
You gotta sell it.
as someone who's done very many campfire songs in my career here at SABC, actions are probably the most important. So, and like I said at the beginning, I wanted to see actions and singing. So half was there, needed just a little bit more.
Interesting, very interesting. Now, judges, each of you has in front of you an envelope. And inside each envelope is a list. Jody, would you please open your envelope and read us your list?
Don't open yet, Jordan. Just wait. She's going first.
On my list is John Gartley, Tanya, and Lori.
Now that list contains all of our top performers from last week. That means that they received the most votes from our viewers. Congratulations to them. Dave, do you want to read us your list of names?
People that are staying. We've got Jody. You made it. Charlie. It'd be hard to do without the host. And Abby.
Wow.
Congratulations to them as they also move forward to Monday's performance. Now, Jordan, why don't you read us your envelope? And your list contains the last names of our performers who are moving on to next Monday.
Barry, Justin, and Steven.
Woo! Congratulations to them as they also move on to Monday.
That means we're not gonna be here, Jordan.
I didn't hear my name, Dave.
Sadly, however, that means that Steph, Dave, Jordan, and John K are not moving on to next week's performances, which does make me feel really sad. However, that does mean that those 4 will be unmasked tonight. Judges, let's talk about who they could be behind the mask. And also, let's watch their hint videos to see if it gives us some good clues as to who it is before we find out. We're gonna start with Dave. We're gonna watch his hint video and we're gonna see if we can figure out who Dave is before he is unmasked.
I don't know who I am.
I'm Dave Blanken from SABC, and you're watching Disney Channel. Yeah. Just kidding. I began my camp journey in the sunny season of 1502. My position was a captain of the cabin. And when I'm at the fort, I'm usually referred to by my sharp teeth. And when it comes to friends, I was always very close to a certain cool dude in a red cape who liked to put on cheesy skits for kids. My two favorite activities at camp are pretending to be other people and collapsing keyboards when I come to the river to stir up deep, deep wells. But you can always catch me on my scoff, just swinging on vines or petting rats with the squad. PKO Ute.
No idea who it is.
No.
Because
All right, judges, do you want to talk about Dave's hint video?
he gave us a lot of solid hints apparently, but I didn't pick up on any of them.
No, I don't think he's been here the summer I've worked here, so
I think I know who it is. The deep, deep wells hint gave it away. And
What about the hint about a guy in a red cape with cheesy skits?
Well,
Who would that be?
that'd be Captain Good Guy.
so he's friends with Captain Good Guy.
Captain Good Guy wears a yellow cape.
you know who I think he's friends
Oh.
with? I think he's friends with Denny.
Oh.
Ha ha ha. And maybe. Is it. Who's Denny's friends? Constantine? Does this guy play Constantine sometimes? Or.
All
I'm
right.
drawing all kinds
Now
of
we're gonna
blanks.
just touch on one last one. The fort name says it refers to sharp teeth. Any guesses of what that could mean?
Is there a shark over there? Someone named Shark? Someone named Barracuda? I'm trying to think of shark
Like,
teeth.
yes.
I know, but I'm just listing names. I was like,
I haven't been to the fort in a while. I'm blanking on what his fort name is.
he said it was 2002. Like, that's a long time ago.
I thought he said 2015.
Dave and Jody.
Yeah, they go
Just
first.
throw a name out. Who do you think it is?
From 2002? I didn't even.
Sam.
Mark.
All right, Jordan, let's hear your guess.
I think it is Joel Washington.
Oh, okay. I started to wonder.
That is who I think it is. The deep, deep wells. Like I said, that was the one that
He crushed a piano.
he brought that song here, from what I remember. So I'm pretty sure that's who it is.
All right, let's watch the reveal video and see if Jordan's guesses and Jody's and Dave's are correct. All right, let's move on to guessing who Jordan is. You know, keep up with our judges and guessing who they are.
Perfect.
Let's hear his hints. First came to SABC in 1986. Positions held: cabin leader, chapel coordinator, light force leader or director, camp pastor, and kitchen staff. Fort name: at least once a week I got teased because I was being eaten by the campers. Favorite camp activity: canoeing. Memorable staff people: Dave and Becky Warren and Captain Good Guy. He met his wife at SABC.
Oh.
And he was the OG Denny in the Denny skits. And he was also on the board of directors for a few years. All right, judges, let's hear. Who do you think Jordan is really behind the mask?
Wow. Again, drawing blanks.
Got nothing.
Like, I'm guessing they weren't actually here when I was on staff back in the 90s either. And I know that's painting me as an old guy, but I'm just saying, I was here. But I don't think they were here then.
He's done a lot. I'm sure I've probably heard the name, but I've got nothing.
Charlie, it's a good thing I'm on this panel because I have another guess
Oh, man.
of
Show off.
who it might be. From some of those things lined it up. Original Denny, that is cool. I never actually knew where Denny skits came from. So we have the original Denny. And my guess of who it is, I think it's Jeff Frostad.
Oh,
That's a solid guess.
I do know the name.
And I do know him well.
We also had a guess from our voters of the OG Captain Good Guy, Randy Ham. So, Dave, Jody, are you going to go with Jordan's guess of Jeff Frostad? Or are you going to go with our Instagram voters with Randy Ham?
I'm going to jump in there, go with Randy Ham. I think that that one lines up with a lot more of your hints from before. I'm putting my money on that.
I'll take a risk, go with Jordan. Chances that he was the OG Denny and the OG Captain Good Guy, I mean, maybe, probably not. So I'm going to go with Jordan's guess, Jeff Frostad.
Next up is John K., or otherwise known as Keller around camp. Judges, shall we watch the hint video?
do it.
Absolutely.
Alright, hello everybody, this is me, John Keller, aka the big lovable grizzly bear. Don't mind me, I'm just directing this video here with my snapping turtle and my bison. There we go, my bison. Alright, I'm actually here to tell you about 6 things that I absolutely love about camp. So here we go. Number 1, scripture. Without scripture, we almost fail to be a youth-focused Christian camp, and we all know that SABC is a youth-focused Christian camp. We're always delving into the scriptures for everything at camp. Alright, number 2, prayer. Again, we are just always praying for each other at camp. We're always praying for the campers. Every week we're praying for each other in groups, one-on-one, on our own. We know that we cannot do this without God, and prayer is just a huge part of what we're doing. Number 3, relationships. If you know me, you know that I'm not much of a people person, but throw me into my camp family and all bets are off. I have friendships that I have cherished since I was a camper. Those friendships are still going strong today. Number 4, unity. People that know anybody at camp know that we come from a variety of Christian backgrounds, but we put those to the side so we can focus on spreading the gospel to the campers. We are so unified in the gospel. Number 5, community. Again, piggybacking off people, the community at camp is just phenomenal. Again, we're always praying for each other. We're reading scripture together, and we have lasting friendships. And number 6, evangelism. The whole point of SABC is to see lives transformed through the gospel. Campers come in, and we are spreading the gospel to them through evangelism. We are getting to know them. We are preaching the gospel to them, and we are making sure that they leave knowing who Jesus is. So that was 6 things that I absolutely love about camp. See you guys later.
All right, judges, what do you think of John Keller's hint video? Who do you think's behind the mask?
I think the beginning of the video definitely said more about who he is, and then he went into like the stuff that he values about the camp, which is
Definitely loves camp.
definitely loves camp.
Oh, yeah.
But the amount of fort references that were tossed around makes me think that this person's a very fort heavy person. Maybe fort directed in the past, but you know, Bison, Snapping Turtle, and like he went by John K's fort name, Grizzly, like
Yep.
it all lines up to someone who's been at the fort.
Fort. Thinking it's interesting, not sure who Bison is, but Snapping Turtle, I know in particular. Interesting that he included that one in particular. Maybe it's someone close to him.
It's true. I got nothing else to add. I'm on board with all of you guys. I have a pretty good idea who it is.
Yeah.
And I think that those hints definitely didn't not help, I guess.
Who do you think he is?
I mean,
I think
I
we're all.
want to guess first just so that Jordan doesn't take the win. I think it's Taylor Atwood.
Taylor Atwood.
I think I want to go 3 for 3. I was gonna guess a different one, but I think that's a pretty safe bet. So I'm batting 100%. I'll agree with you guys.
All right, roll the film.
Come on!
The cool part about his 6 hints is it actually was an acronym for his fort name, just Spruce.
Oh man,
Oh.
that's a lot of thought.
S-P-R-U-C-E.
All right.
That's awesome.
That's a lot of extra work. Nice work. Seriously.
That's so cool.
All right, and now let's talk about Steph.
My favorite camp activity was archery. I have spent 12 consecutive summers at camp, 3 of which I was staff. I have been involved in media, wash crew, rec, kitchen, and I have done a lot of dishes.
All right, I'm gonna take this one. The hints only, I had a strong from the beginning. The hints just cemented it. Pretty sure this person is on site. Good old camp kid, Brielle Keller.
Makes you so certain, judges.
You know what? This might be an advantage for us who
Yeah, I think so.
get to see her more often. But you know, as soon as I heard her sing, I've heard her sing many times.
Yeah.
Either in the dish pit or she just sings all the time.
Or
She does love it.
At school.
Yep.
At school, I don't
Christmas
do.
concert.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that kind of stuff. So this one, we might have had a severe advantage.
Yeah, there
get-
probably wasn't a lot of people that guessed it besides people that actually are at camp all the time.
But I'm confident as well.
Yeah.
Brielle Keller.
Yep.
Drum roll, please. My name is Brielle Keller. I moved to camp when I was 6 years old. My dad is the properties manager here. I have been a camper since I moved here and spent 3 years on staff. My last month, I was in the Teleos program, and it really helped shape who I am today, taught me who God is and how to connect with Him.
I was only confident on 2 of them. The hint videos helped with the other 2, so you know.
Yep.
Those were some surprises as to who is behind the masks. Good job guessing, Jordan, Jody, and Dave. We'll have to see who can keep up their guesses as we continue on our Masked Singer journey. Thank you so much to Brielle and Joel and Taylor and Jeff for all your hard work, your heart for camp, and your willingness to play with us even from afar. We just loved having you be a part of what we are doing out here at SABC, and we look forward to seeing you soon, very soon, hopefully. And for our viewers, we want to remind you to come back on Monday as we see our next round of performers, and we also find out which genre they are singing from. So stay tuned and we'll see you on SABC's Masked Singer.